Are you struggling to find what clothes to buy this summer? Well, in this video, I'm going to be talking about what the best brands are and where to buy their clothes. Also, how to have drip in other aspects. I think the best place to start is what t-shirt you guys are going to want to rock. If I'm going outside in the summer, I'm usually either wearing a white t-shirt or a black t-shirt. Or, in some circumstances, I'm actually in a football shirt, a soccer jersey.
Oh, hell no.
You could actually wear a plain t-shirt, like a plain white t-shirt or a plain black t-shirt if you wanted and you don't have that much money. But personally, I like to wear branded t-shirts. Reason being is A, I've earned enough money to afford these brands, and B, I like to have some personality in my clothes. If they were plain, it would be boring. That's not really me. Don't know if you can tell. Or like if the logo on the t-shirt, like even a tiny little logo looks good, then I kind of want it. And actually, this Hugo Boss t-shirt, which I'm wearing right now, I don't know why, I really like the old Hugo Boss logo. I don't know why, but Hugo Boss or Boss, just a quick one, you really shouldn't have changed your branding to the new logo. It looks so much better when it was the big Boss and then Hugo underneath it. Anyway, if you have a little more money to spend and you want to look drippy, then here are some brands I recommend. Nike, Cortez, Comme des Garçons, Trapstar and Bape. Most of these brands I've already made reviews on, so you might want to check them out after this video. There are a few other brands that you can wear as well, but the brands that I just mentioned, if you want to have true summer drip, then I'd definitely recommend those brands which I just mentioned. So in my opinion, if you wore a plain white t-shirt but had the Comme des Garçons logo, that would look hard and you would definitely be drippy for the summer. And then wearing a t-shirt with, say, the Trapstar logo on it, a massive Trapstar logo on it, that would look good as it's a really respected brand. Only wear Trapstar though if you're legally not a child and you don't look like me. That's the topic for a future video which I'll cover. Summertime is also great for colourful clothes. So wearing, say, a pink Nike gym t-shirt would look really nice with some sports shorts. Like for example, I've got here these Brazil shorts. Those two put together would look really nice. I know a lot of you guys are thirsting for those Instagram pictures, so wearing a pink t-shirt on someone else's feed, that would definitely make their eyes pop. It'd make you stand out for sure. Let's move on to what shorts are drip for the summer. To be honest, there's only really two brands that I'm actually considering buying shorts from, like full stop. And that of course is Cortez and Nike. Cortez cargo shorts are elite. They aren't for everyone, but I think they look bloody lovely. Pair that with a Comme des Garçons t-shirt or a Trapstar t-shirt and you're balling. Cortez actually did a re-release of their cargo shorts, as it's summertime now. I really wanted a pair, but Clint had to release them in between my flight to Portugal. They literally dropped the minute I took off on the plane. The cargo shorts released at 7 PM and my flight left at 7 PM. So there was absolutely no way of me getting these cargos this time round. So hopefully there's another re-release. And for those of you who are going to comment, I don't know about you, but I can't afford to pay first class, so I didn't have any Wi-Fi. Anyway, I mentioned Nike shorts. To be exact, Nike Tech Fleece shorts. They are the most comfortable material ever, and you can literally fit an Xbox in the zipped pocket. They're so practical and they look bloody lovely. I think what makes it for me with these shorts is the drawstrings. I really like the glow-in-the-dark silver areas on the drawstrings. So Nike Tech Fleece shorts alongside a Cortez t-shirt or something like that would go really hard. And a brand like Cortez is £35 for a t-shirt, so you aren't actually paying that much for a really highly regarded brand. If you have a beach near you or you're planning to go to the beach, then you're going to want to have swimming shorts. Now you could go for really expensive designer swimming shorts. If you're an idiot. Well, there's an exception. If you have the wealth and status of a footballer, then it's different. Sure, a pair of Louis Vuitton shorts would look clean, but sorry to be a massive Karen here, let's take a look at the possibilities of what is going to happen to these shorts. If you're going to the beach, there's going to be seaweed. Seaweed can sometimes ruin swimming shorts by just sticking to them. Like tiny little pieces of seaweed stick to your shorts when you go in the sea sometimes and when you come out. Trust me, I know, I just came back from Portugal and for some reason, this one pair of swimming shorts that I have, little bits of seaweed would gathering on them. I honestly don't know why, because I went in with other swimming shorts and they were fine. It's probably just a different material. Sure, they aren't designer material and I'm pretty sure they're from M&S, but personally, I wouldn't want to pay £500 and run this risk. Also, people piss in the sea. Big John in the sea next to you could literally be pissing right next to you and you would have no idea. Same goes for the pool. And speaking of pools, depending on what liquid they use, they can make your shorts go yellow. Anyway, enough of my Karen reasons. I personally stick to these £6 Mackenzie pineapple shorts. No one really cares what swimming shorts you wear, so I really wouldn't think that deep into it. It's quite fun to be a bit wacky with swimming shorts because you don't wear them that often, and like wearing a pair of pineapple shorts, no one even cares anyway on holiday because everyone's in a good mood. Unless you're a Karen. Like they'll find it funny or amusing, like in a good way. Most of my swimming shorts are just plain coloured. They're usually bright coloured and they're just from M&S. But obviously, like I mentioned before, I've got some wacky ones for when I'm feeling a bit zesty. Now what preps you'll be wearing is actually a mad choice for the summertime. You could be in loafers for the evening dinners, sliders for the pool days, Vapor Maxes for the lads' day at the river. No one else have a lads' day at the river? Jordan 1s if you're a child. And then obviously you have the bog standard Air Forces. Now I know I've mentioned before, Mackenzie is an alternative to Louis Vuitton. That's just a bit mod. But I'm sorry, if you can't afford some Air Force 1s, then you need to just get your bread up. If you're on £10 an hour and work for a day and a half, then you can afford them. You shouldn't be needing to wear these dead Nike Blazers. Why does everyone wear that? Like, that's a separate video as well. I actually can't stand them. And why does everyone wear them in the gym? I don't understand how they'd be a good gym shoe. They just need to go in the bin. You're wearing a shoe which is obviously trying to be a Jordan 1. Jordan 1s are literally a child shoe, so you're wearing a B-Tech child impersonator. What am I actually on about? Anyway, some plain white Air Forces or black Air Forces would go very, very nice. And you just can't go wrong with a pair of Air Forces. If you wore a pair of white Air Forces, grey shorts and a white t-shirt, then I'd say you're literally sorted with an outfit. You don't really need any other branding. It's quite a stereotypical outfit, and it's a stereotypical outfit because it looks really nice. And also you need to make sure you're wearing the right coloured socks dependent on what Air Force you're wearing. If you're wearing white, then you're wearing white. I don't want to see no white socks on black Air Forces. Let's move on to jewellery, and this is something that really, it's only if you've got a bit of spare cash after all the other components that I've mentioned for summer drip. I've made a video about my favourite jewellery brand, which is Sanucci. I'll leave a link to it at the end of this video so you can go watch that next. Their pieces are really cheap, really amazing quality, and everything I'm about to say is from Sanucci. Right now, there are pictures on screen of all the sorts of designs of chains that I like and would recommend if you want summer drip. I'll go into the heavier chains in a second. Wearing something small like a Miami Cuban chain really pieces the final outfit together, and it's not really something which you notice. Now there are heavy chains which I like, which are on screen now. I have this big gold one which I like to wear with certain t-shirts. The colour of the chain is obviously gold, and it looks really nice on black items of clothing as well as football shirts. I don't know why they go nicely with football shirts, so yeah. Also, something which ties your summer drip together is bracelets. I'd recommend only really going with one tiny little bracelet. Otherwise, you don't really want to make yourself look like a camper or like some American high schooler. Like, you'll look like Joe who goes camping on his weekends. Guys, it's a new day now, and something which I forgot to touch on when originally recording is that to have drip is that you need to be in good shape. Or if you aren't in good shape, i.e. you're fat or really skinny like me, then you need to either try on the drip that you want to buy in store, or you may already actually know what fits you well. If you're fat or you have a larger build, then I'd say going for bigger, baggier clothing. From what I've seen on bigger people, when they wear baggy clothes, they would suit you better. That, what I've just said there, is what I'm going to call a bodily form of drip. And it will help you make look even more drippy before even choosing what brands to wear. And then if you're extremely skinny like me, wearing tighter clothes will complement your body type better. As you can see in this picture of me in a tech fleece, I'd say I look good due to how the tech fits me, how tight it is. As I mentioned a minute ago, guys, here is my Sanucci review. Wait, hold on. If you're not interested in that, then why not watch my reason as to why you shouldn't buy Nike tech fleeces now and wait for the future.